Hey everyone, welcome back to DIY Beauty on Purpose. Today I am giving my dining room a spring refresh. I'm so excited. I have had the same curtains and kind of the same decor for a while now, so it's really overdue, and I'm excited because it's just giving me this fresh new look for spring. Now, these curtains had that herringbone kind of gray and white look, and I thought it looked pretty and fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just needed something new, something fresh. I'm going with a tropical farmhouse theme. I don't know if that's a thing, but for this spring and summer, I am going with a tropical farmhouse theme. Now, I've been wanting a farmhouse style curtains for a long time, and they're very expensive. Especially, I have a door that is very wide in the dining room, and I have somewhat high ceilings, so I wanted them to be a little higher than where my curtains were before. So I bought these twin size flat sheets, and I got them at Walmart. I got 2 of them, and I'm going to use them as curtains, as farmhouse style curtains. Now, I ironed them. Don't judge me. This ironing was taking so long, and they're still not perfect till this day. So I did the best I could. Gravity is helping me out, and it is getting better as the days go by, but I am just not, ironing is not my thing, and it was taking a really long time. Okay, past that. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be folding the top. So right here, what I'm doing is just measuring kind of how high I want them to be on the door, and then also how much that flap is going to be. So I'm just folding it down. I think it was about an 8-inch fold, just making sure that it's 8-inch across the board. I think it was 8.5 actually. And then once I had things nicely folded and measured right, I'm going to be adding some hooks. These hooks I got on Amazon, and I'm going to be linking quite a bit of these supplies that I'll be using throughout the video down below in the description box. So here's a closer look. These are just those regular hooks that you have seen. I'm sure you've seen them before. They have a loop and then like a little clip. So I'm just eyeing it out. Place one in each corner, then one in the middle, and then one in the middle of each section, so on and so forth. And it worked out well. And I did that for both panels. I got this curtain rod, again, on Amazon. I'm going to be linking it down below. It is a very wide or long curtain rod. Again, the door is pretty wide, so I need to make sure that it was long enough. And it is black, so to match the curtain, the hooks. So here I am just, before I remove the old hooks, I want to make sure that I am placing the new ones higher, or at least where I measured where I wanted them to be, right above it, because I knew that there were studs there. That way I didn't have to look for studs again. So now, as you can see, I am placing the curtains on the rod, and I'm going to be placing it then on the wall on top of the door. Again, don't judge with the ironing. I promise you they look better now, but I was truly just done ironing. So tightening these little screws, as you know, and then just kind of the best I can. And let me tell you, this little hack for farmhouse style curtains was awesome. All right, this home sign I made on a wood scrap video. I hope you saw that video. It's going to be down below. This plant I got at Home Goods. Again, I'm going with that tropical theme, so I wanted it to be like a palm tree. And so this pantry sign I made several months ago. Is one of my first signs that I made with my Cricut. I do have a video that I made on that, but I wanted something bigger, something a little bit bolder. I felt like it was just too small of a sign for the door and the room. So this piece of scrap wood I got at was it Home Depot or Lowe's? Lowe's. It was when I did that shop with me for lumber. So I gave it 2 coats of the chalk paint, and then I used my Cricut, as you saw there, and then I made myself a pantry, or cut the word pantry in bold letters. And so what I did was I marked the center of the board, and then I worked myself from center to the outside. That way I wasn't going to have like more on one end on the other. I just worked myself from the middle to the ends. So I am now, as you can see, putting it up, and I'll be using brat nails. And so I'm here, I'm just waiting for my daughter to hand me what I need. I'm using the level. I use tape measure to make sure it's even on both ends, and then of course my brat nailer to secure it to the wall. So for my centerpiece, again, because I'm going with a tropical farmhouse look, I received this burlap netting. It's absolutely stunning. It is just beautiful quality, and the texture to it is just beautiful. I thought it had like a fishnet kind of look. I don't know, but I thought it was perfect for the tropical farmhouse theme that I'm going with in the spring and summer. So this centerpiece, this toolbox that I turned, it was a trash to treasure video that I did a while ago, and it'll be linked down below. So I'm placing this netting inside with a little glass vase, and then I bought some florals on Amazon this winter because, again, I knew that I wanted to go with that tropical farmhouse theme, and so that's what I'm adding here. Just a few tropical florals that I got, and just kind of making it work, just to kind of see what works and what doesn't. And that'll be the centerpiece that I'll use at least through spring. Maybe I'll change it for summer. I'll still have the same theme, but who knows. I really love the way it turned out, so I might leave it for the summer as well. Alright, so my next DIY is this lamp. Now this lamp I just recently got on a Thrift with me video. Hopefully you saw that. And so I'm going to be updating it. It's a beautiful lamp. The moment I saw it, I knew I could do something with it. So I am going to be removing the lights, removing the actual lamp cylinders. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The cups. I'm not going to be using those. I'm actually going to discard those. I'm not going to use them. It's pretty dirty, so I got to give it a good clean scrub. I use my cut cutter and get it nice and ready for paint. Alright guys, so as you can see, I had to like make some sort of like tower there in the middle using scrap wood, because it's a very awkward piece to paint. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of work. It was very tasking. I needed to make sure that those, the top part was not falling on the wet paint. Anyways, long story short, it was a lot of work, but it was so worth it. I'm using Rust-Oleum Chalk paint in the London white. I'm gonna give it a total of 3 coats. Well, it was like 2 coats and a half. Like I did 2 coats, and then I did like a spot kind of 3rd coat where it needed it. And I did that on the base. I did that on the bases of each light, and then I did that on the base that goes like on the ceiling. But I didn't do it on the 4 little bars there because I have something else in mind for it, and you'll see that here in a minute. And here it is. So I wanted to, again, I love the rope burlap kind of look with the white. So I roped around. This rope is from Dollar Tree. You've seen it before. I used 4 ropes, so 1 rope per each little bar, and then I rolled it around using some hot glue, and not on every round, but every so often, every like 2 inches, I would put some hot glue to secure it and make sure it was not going to come loose. And then I did this on all 4 bars that you see there. So I love the distressed look. If you follow me and you've seen most of my videos, I like my furniture and my pieces to be distressed, and again to give it that farmhouse look. So I distressed it using the wet distressed technique, and basically I just have a damp towel, and I'm just going to be removing some of the paints on some of the edges, and it'll just give it a distressed look, but it'll be a nice and smooth distress. It is a metal lamp, so I could have sanded it, but it would have maybe scratched it or something. And I think on any metal or glass, if you do wet distressing, often it turns out better in my experience. But so I'm just going to do the wet distress pretty much on all the white areas except for the chain, because the chain already had like darker areas. I didn't have to do it, but I did it on all the other surface. And there you have it, guys. I do want to apologize for the lighting. It's because it's such a big door. It was very bright, and I try to adjust it. But overall, I hope you I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It's not drastic, the change, but it is definitely a good change. It needed it. This lamp, oh my goodness, what a beautiful transformation. I absolutely love it. I got these lights, the light bulbs itself, on Amazon. I'll link them down below. The curtains, I love the pantry sign, everything, the centerpiece, the palm tree. It's just beautiful, and I'm just so excited for spring and summer. And I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share with friends, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. And again, I just hope you have a blessed day.